That's right. We are back. This is the Afromattt Show. This ain't your grandma's podcast. That's right. It's another episode number 81, brought to you in part by Al-Qaeda. This is episode 81. Super thankful for you guys. Honestly, if you guys want to check out the website, theafromattshow.com, that's where you can catch up on all my latest tweets. You know what? Let's go there right now. It's always interesting to see. I tweet throughout the day, so I pretty much tweet and I forget what I say. It's more of a survival mechanic than it is anything else. So let's see what let's see, my latest tweet. Imagine trying to stay in the closet after getting full-blown monkeypox. Well, that's not a bad tweet. That's a fun tweet. That's a wholesome, fun tweet. Let's see what other tweets we got going on here. Okay, today, search history, Nancy Pelosi deepfake, AOC handcuff POV, Hillary Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. Speaker of the House prone bone. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I may have typed that while driving, to be honest. Yep, so if you just want to catch up on all the latest Afromattt shenanigans, Instagram feed is on the website. Newest episode on the website. I haven't written any more pages, but they'll be up there too. I just wanted to take a second to, thank you guys, because, this podcast is something I do for fun, really, just to kind of unwind after a week. I try to do them every week, and I do them every week. But it's something fun, and I try to, unwind, work through some thoughts, and, I'm glad that there's people out there who listen. I'm actually surprised by the viewership on Spotify, Microsoft, whatever podcast, Audible, and YouTube combined is impressing me. It's more than 20, which is, why is there more than 20 people listening to a man on the verge of mental collapse? I don't know, but people out there listening, so thank you all. I don't thank you guys enough, and so let's get right into it. As you know, always, this is the segment where we talk about the news. The news brought to you in part by a Jew. So that is me. This is Jew news. Let's get right into it. Let's play our news music. News muse. Nope, I do that. I swear this is a professional. I'm a professional broadcaster. Here we go. News. Big news, small news, and all news in between. There we go. I'm trying to get a little bit more professional in here. You guys sit here for an hour and listen to me, so I'm going to put a little bit more work into it. It's not going to be as laissez-faire, as it were. And, part of that goes with these intros. So I'm channeling my inner news broadcaster, as I am a news broadcaster. I bring you only true news and no fake news. We're anti-fake news here. And we're switching heavy left leaning because we need to I feel like I've got a good audience of I'm kind of into conspiracy theories, and I kind of like exploring those every now and then. We're gonna switch gears, and we're gonna go a little left. We're gonna grab some of the libs, okay? And then maybe next week we'll swing hard right and get our YouTube channel banned. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna channel my inner Tucker Carlson with some of these news. I've written a little blurb before each of these news segments, putting in a little bit more work into these podcasts. So, let's get right into it. The news. Are you into GILFs? Well, this might just be the thing for you. As if hearing about the Ukraine crisis on the news daily wasn't annoying enough, now you can have your very own Ukrainian grandparent in your home with this new adoption program. So let's go right into, so this is, here we go. Let's pull up this news article. My favorite thing about the news is, like the stupid news. So, adopt a Ukrainian grandparent. Online portal launches to help Kharkiv's most vulnerable. Here, let's listen to this. This is fun.
Shenko smiles warmly. Her wheelchair takes up the majority of her living room.
My homeland is Kharkiv region, but there is no one.
Her cat, Busia, her only companion. Her husband and son
That's a
died
nice
years
cat.
ago. Twice a month, a volunteer from Kharkiv Hub swings by and drops off a small plastic bag with a few items. There's not much inside.
Dude, this
yet
is like heavy
she's
depressing.
grateful. The World Bank estimates the number of Ukrainians living below the national poverty line could reach 70% this year. It was 18% in 2021.
Well, you know, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to adopt a Ukrainian grandparent, I could honestly use a grandparent around the house. They're already living under the poverty line, so you can probably pay them like $2 a day. Dude, hell, this person just drops off a bag, a plastic Walmart sack of goodies. She's happy. I could use a grandma around the house to do some dusting, some light cleaning, some vacuuming. Yeah, I mean, freshen up around the apartment wouldn't be bad. If you guys want to adopt a grandparent, I mean, even if you're just into gilfs, it could be interesting. You could adopt a Ukrainian grandparent. I'll find out where their website is. Honestly, I didn't really even look into it that much. I saw the headline and I thought it was pretty funny. And is it really, when you read news nowadays, is there anything just like, do you ever really go that deep into it? I feel like it's just the headline, and then you're just like, okay, cool. Hopefully there's a video. I don't really read that much into the news. It's all, I mean, pretty much the same. Just kind of death, destruction, rape, pillage, the fun stuff. Let's go into the next news segment. All right, we're gonna channel our inner Tucker Carlson again. As the most famous broadcaster, I think we can take a page out of his book. The fuck just? Dude, that terrified me. I'm home alone. I just heard a noise. All right. As of August 7th, Steve Will Do It's YouTube channel has been permanently terminated. Turns out when it comes to drinking lethal amounts of high percentage alcohol on YouTube, Steve won't do it anymore. All right. So you see what I'm doing with these little blurbs? I'm trying to, honestly, I'm just writing better headlines, and I'm trying to be more of a news person, you know. All right, so here we go. Here's the tweet from Steve Will Do It. He said, "Hi, at Team YouTube. My channel got terminated. I didn't break any guidelines. Can you please check this out? Here is my link." YouTube responded, "If your channel was terminated, you should have received an email with more details. The next steps on how to resolve it is if you think it was a mistake. Hope this clarifies." Honestly, I can't really think of what could they have possibly done to get themselves banned. I feel like they literally just drink and gamble. Are those two things now illegal? They did platform Trump. They did do a podcast with Donald Trump, which is coming up on election season, a no-no. You cannot be platforming Trump coming up on election season. I don't even know if he's going to run, the old man, but if he does, I mean, it will probably be a blowout. Like, I feel like some politicians probably won't even want to run if it's against Donald Trump, because they just don't want that on their career. They're like, because they'll just be the bitch boy that lost to Trump like a second time. Like Ted, what was that guy's name? Ted, the guy who looks like the what type of killer was that? The dude, I have long COVID. I swear I have long COVID. I have like long brain fog COVID. The Zodiac killer. The Zodiac killer. What's that? Ted Cruz? Ted Cruz. Like, if he runs for president, I mean, he was disgraced. Everyone just kind of gets like beat up in their whole careers, kind of take a back seat to the Donald Trump show. I don't know. I don't really like the guy. I honestly could care less who the president is. It doesn't really affect me personally. A lot of stuff that happens and gets voted on really doesn't even affect me personally. I don't make enough money to like be taxed on any of these like crazy tax situations. I actually get paid by the government like anyway, so it's kind of cool. I'm always looking forward to tax season because I get money. There was I went to Barnes and Noble and there was a guy standing outside because I guess that's where intellectuals go, and he was like, he had one of those surveys for I guess a new thing going on. And they're like, hey, can you please sign this? We're trying to, this county. I don't even know the name of the county. I don't even know if it was close to me. But he's like, they're trying to not build a casino. They're trying to get the city not to build a casino in their town. I'm just like, why? Like, he's like, it brings a lot of crime into the neighborhood. But like, deep down, I'm like, a casino close to me would be kind of cool. And he's like, it actually brings in a lot of suicide into the neighborhood. So, I really just sign anything that you give me. I love signing those surveys. Dude, there's nothing more I love than signing a survey. Give me a survey and I'll give you a signature. I don't even care what it's for. I don't even care what it's for. I just love getting my name on those. I feel like I've done something, right? My vote counts. I know it's a petition or whatever. It doesn't really do anything, but dude, they have one. We are evicting all people in apartments and building giant parking garages for Walmart. I'd sign that shit. I don't need to live. I can be homeless. As long as I get my name on a petition, I'm happy. All right, next news segment. Next news. That one was fun. I actually do feel bad for Steve Will Do It, because it's like, if anyone on YouTube that's their livelihood, anytime you see someone just be deleted for no real reason, I just wish they gave more clear reasons, because it's like just so random. Your entire livelihood could just be yanked out from underneath you. You have like zero job security. That's why all these people are like super, like, no one really has an opinion on YouTube about like anything. Everyone's just like, hey, today we're doing a mukbang, a mukbang in total silence where you just hear me eat, and that's like the most popular video on YouTube. Yeah, you can't really have opinions on YouTube, because either way, if you have like the wrong opinion, you have like zero job security. But then if you start expressing opinions and then say the CEO of or the CEO of YouTube changes, and then all of a sudden your opinion's wrong, they start combing through some of your old videos. All of a sudden you have a strike on your channel, now you have zero job security for expressing an opinion the opposite way. It really is the best to just not display opinions. Which is, I mean, eventually why my YouTube channel will be taken down, because I say words like retarded, which will probably be considered an unutterable word here in a few years, which will be sad, because I have the R word pass because my brother is on the spectrum, and I mean, honestly, I'm probably on the spectrum, and by spectrum I mean I'm retarded. Clip it. Okay, let's go into the next section. Next news. Execs at Australian airline Qantas asked to work baggage claim. Execs claim, quote, "It's good to finally get to know what it feels like to be a minority." See, this is what I'm talking about when I say I might get banned. Like this, that little, yeah. This channel is on the verge, and we live close. I like to just step on the line. All right, let's open up the news segment. Here we go. This is the article. Qantas asks executives to work as baggage handlers for 3 months. Australian Airlines Qantas has asked senior executives to work as baggage handlers for 3 months. It's kind of a sort of a undercover boss situation, as it tries to tackle an acute labor shortage. The firm's head of operations is looking for at least 100 volunteers to work at Sydney and Melbourne airports. Tasks include loading and unloading bags, as well as driving vehicles to move luggage around airports. Like much of the global airline industry, Qantas is struggling to resume its services as borders reopen. Nancy Pelosi could do this. That's my Tucker Carlson. Now, Nancy Pelosi, the high levels of winter flu and COVID spikes across the community, coupled with the fact that with ongoing tight labor market, make resourcing a challenge across our industry. Qantas Chief Operating Officer Colin Hughes says in an email shared with the BBC company. There is no exemption that will opt into the role atop of your full-time position. The managers and the executive were asked to work in baggage handling roles for 3 of the 5 days a week, in shifts of either 4 or 6 hours a day. Now, this Qantas from lockdown Australia is trying to implement communism. They're working 2 jobs and receiving the pay for 1. Now, Nancy Pelosi, on the other hand, Tucker Carlson has such a unique cadence to his voice when he talks. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting having your executives work as baggage handlers. I kind of like the idea, though. They should get their hands dirty. Fuck them. They get paid way too much. Although in Australia, I don't know if they actually get paid. They probably get paid in, I don't even, beer. I feel like Australians are just drunks. Yeah, I feel like Australians might be in my top 3 most confusing. Like, I have really mixed opinions on Australians. Like, I kind of feel like they don't really care about anything. And they get drunk, probably too much. And it's kind of like an island. So it's like a huge island. So it's like cancer to even get there, which just moves you down on the list of my favorite people. And there is a list. Okay. There is a list. Oh God. Okay. This episode. See, this is what you get when it's unscripted. You get race tier lists. Okay. And you better know at the top is Sri Lankans. No. Bikers. Anyone who's on a bike is automatically, I don't care if you're black, white, Indian, Native American, if you are on a bike and you are not dressed, if you're dressed in, those tight fitting clothes, like you're in the Tour de France, but you're biking to Walmart, I really don't have any sympathy if you get run over. I'm just really tired of these bikers, bro. These bikers, they think they can take up the entire road when there's a perfectly good sidewalk. The sidewalk exists for walking and biking. Activities that is really just not driving a car. Anything that's just not driving. You can walk your dog on the sidewalk. You can take your kid in a stroller down the sidewalk, jog, run, and bike on the sidewalk, right? Now your bike, I'll tell you where your bike does not belong. Your bike that you probably paid $5,000 for does not belong in the middle of the street. It does not belong in the turning lane, and it definitely does not belong on the shoulder of a highway. All of those things, if you get hit, I have zero sympathy for you. And what even makes it worse, like I can respect a person who's riding I respect a guy who's riding a bike to just ride a bike, like in normal clothes, like say they like t-shirt, shorts, just riding a bike. And it's like a normal bike, not with the stupid skinny freaking gay ass wheels, those freaking skinny wheels. If you're riding a normal bike with the normal wheels, I respect you. Anything else, if you think that wearing those tight clothes is going to shave 0.0, you're not shaving. What makes me the most mad is you're not shaving 0.5. You're not an elite athlete. 99% of the people biking in my area, you are not elite athletes. You are not running the Tour de France. You're not shaving milliseconds off of your time to beat other elite athletes. You just look like an idiot in a leotard riding a bike with a fucking skinny ass wheels and a bike seat that's just straight up your ass. You're not cool. No one likes you. Stop biking in the middle of the street. I'm going to hit you. Now I realize saying that this, if I do accidentally hit someone with a bike, this episode might be played by the prosecution. And to that I say, oops. Oh God, okay, let's just get on to the next news. Oops. Oh, dude, speaking about elite athletes. Elite athlete in the 2022 under 20 championship loses race, but wins first at being registered as a sex offender after he accidentally exposes penis mid-race. This one's a fun news clip. Athlete loses race in Colombia after his penis came out in the middle of the run. In an unfortunate turn of events, an athlete lost a 400-meter dash race in the 2022 World Athletics Under 20 Championships due to wardrobe malfunction. 18-year-old Alberto, you can get pretty dicey with an under 20 championship. Everyone there could have been got. The cameraman. Imagine the cameraman live recording that for like local news. You know how they broadcast like these obscure college, long races, the 400-meter dash. It's like on a random channel in the middle of. You'll see them sometimes in a if you ever go to a Buffalo Wild Wings. 18-year-old Alberto Nonino, who hails from Italy, was competing in the 400-meter dash of Decathlon of Cali, Colombia, when the incident took place. Alberto Nonino started off extremely well by gaining pace against his competitors, leaving the bystanders under the impression that he might win the race with quite ease. However, after Nonino passed the middle lane, he looked uncomfortable and kept reaching down to hold his crotch a couple of times. At the time, viewers did not know what went wrong, but Nonino's pace decreased a tad bit, allowing his competitors to overtake him. The athlete unfortunately finished last with a time record of 51:57 seconds. Yeah, that's fun. It's fun to have your penis come out. Dude, he must have I honestly, I don't think it would affect that much. Like, didn't the Greeks used to they used to wrestle naked, like full on, just like completely naked, and they would like grease themselves up when they wrestled. Greco-Roman wrestling used to be the gayest sport in America. Like, imagine being in a coliseum and just watching two naked men greased up and like grappling. All right, I gotta go. Yeah, we'll be right back. And we're back. All right. Yeah, so, I mean, it's gay as hell. Greco-Roman wrestling. But, honestly, no, like I was saying, it probably wouldn't even slow me down. So what, your cock's out, bro? Just sprint through it. Although it does kind of hit. It would definitely slow. I don't blame him. In hindsight, I don't blame him. My cat is now actively trying to eat my mic. Please leave. This cat's name is Beef Wellington. And he's evil. Pure evil. All right. Let's move on to the next news. Netflix, after careful consideration, finally admits its audience is mentally challenged enough to unveil its new series. New series in question, Is It Cake? All right. I'm just going to play this.
Bowling ball. This is a bowling ball. And this is a cake. What?
What?
You are all here because you are all talented at making cakes that look like everyday objects.
That is cake.
And now, that incredibly specific skill can earn you thousands of dollars.
Exceptional.
Thousands. Dude, you know they're broke when they're competing in it. Netflix is on its last leg.
I get to ask the best question ever. Is it cake?
I have won a lot of cake competitions, and I always like to win.
What I do is the weirdest thing in the world. Like, there are people saving lives, and I am making cake look like other things.
Yeah.
Let's keep those squeaks down. I'm trying to play chess over here.
I want to prove to people that I'm the best of the best at what I do.
Judges, here's how this works.
Dude, imagine saying you're the best at making cake look like other things.
One of those cake stands is holding an actual cake.
Oh,
One of these is a cake?
We're not agreeing. This isn't working.
They gave an idiot a machete.
Oh, you're gonna cut it? Oh, this show's awesome.
In the end, the three best bakers will compete for a grand prize of $50,000.
Dude, you know they are so broke when the winner gets $50,000. That's it. Dude, that's like a YouTube show. That's like literally like a YouTube game show. The Hot Ones game show gives out like $10,000 an episode. And they have like 15 episodes a season. And that's like a YouTube based show. This is Netflix. Is It Cake? Imagine they give them the money at the end and they try to use the money and it's just cake. They just cut into the money and the money is cake. Just like the fat stack of money is just all cake. And they're like, the real game was the prize cake. The prize was cake. Enjoy. This is really where the America is right now. And this is where, honestly, this is where we deserve to be. We deserve to be in a kind of a realm where One, no one really has opinions, and no one wants to share the opinions. And two, the shows we watch are mostly cake related, food related, not even just food, just TikTok trends turned into cake. The next show, let me pitch a show to Netflix because I know they're listening. I know Netflix executives are listening. Netflix, okay? Vibe with me here. Listen to me, okay? Now, picture this. Mark Ruffalo as the host of a show called Will It TikTok, featuring adults 18 plus doing TikTok dance trends, but during the dance they have to squeeze through obstacles and avoid things. It's like a Wipeout theme, kind of like a Wipeout theme type situation. But, you know, after they make it through every obstacle, they have to do it prompts them with a TikTok dance. It says do the renegade, and they have to do the renegade or else they'll get bopped, right? They'll get like a thing thrown at them. And if you do the wrong TikTok, Addison Rae will be the first like competitor. It'll be Addison Rae versus what is her name? Charlie D'Amelio. That'll get tons of views. That's a great pilot episode. Charlie D'Amelio versus Addison Rae, and it's like Wipeout. So it gets a little soapy. It gets a little interesting. It gets a little spicy. You know, you build your audience. You show some like your clips are like, you know, them coming out of the water, super wet, and everyone's like, okay, I'm interested in this show for what it's worth, right? For its entertainment qualities. And then of course you have, they're both 18 plus, correct? I believe so. I'm being told by a producer off screen that yes, they are both 18 plus. And yeah, they do their TikTok dances, and that show would be the number one grossing show on Netflix, 100%. There'd be kids at school. Hey, did you watch the newest episode of TikTok or Flip Flop? And it's like Wipeout, but it's TikTok or Flip Flop. And it's like you get flipped and you get freaking hit into the water. The water's muddy sometimes. Sometimes it's soapy. Netflix, are you buying this? Listen, are you buying this? Are we on the same page? Do you like money? Now, do you like TikTok trends and capitalizing on those? Yes. Okay, we're on the same page. What more is there to discuss here? Grand prize, not money, but grand prize is an album. You give them an album because all these people want albums. Bella Porch, she wants an album. Everyone becomes a music producer somehow. Everyone becomes some sort of musical artist. They never start as a musical artist. They just start as a random TikToking person, but eventually everyone becomes a musical talent out of nowhere. They develop a love for music after they become famous. That's the Elizabeth Rodrigo effect, and its negative consequences. Here's a new song for you. This is a new TikTok song. This is the negative effects of TikTok and TikTok related music.
One day when I woke up, I fucking snapped. Yay. Put on my loopies and my mad hat. Can't tell me nothing, I'm a big brat. Nowadays I say, what can you do for me, do?
All right. I mean,
Seriously, like have you
Music, dude. Music nowadays is so. I feel like a boomer when I say music. Back in my day, actually had like lyrics and like some sort of like underlining meaning or theme, or maybe tried to make you feel an emotion like anger or grunge. They made you feel rage at the machine, rage against the machine. They had an artistic dream or an artistic underlying artistic expression behind it. But now, but now, this is the Lizzo effect. Music exists for the sole purpose of girl bossing. Okay. Here we go. Lee, like, have you seen my silhouette? It's giving main character energy. Just the bags and just the jet. I mean, look, it's catchy, and I get that's what it's going for. It's supposed to be like, it's a TikTok song. Look, that's so sad. This is literally, it has TikTok in the title. And that's like the only, like when you turn on the radio, I don't know if you've turned on the radio recently to anything that's not like 90.1, the oldies. Anything that's not like an old remix, it's all just TikTok music, just like completely overran by TikTok music. There's no new music that doesn't like, everything is just like completely ran by TikTok. There's entire companies that their goal is to try to like promote a song on TikTok, and they know that it'll get popular, right? Because if your song goes viral on TikTok and everyone starts using it, then your song just instantly becomes a #1 hit overnight. Like that fucking song you just heard. It's giving main character energy. Christ, dude. I mean, I guess it's kind of like Katy Perry or something. But I mean, even Katy Perry, like, I kissed a girl and I liked it. The taste of her cherry chapstick. Like, she's girl bossing. I'm not going to lie. She's girl bossing in that moment. She's like, yeah, I'm a little bit gay and I like it. What are you going to do about it? But this one, it just feels, there's something different, and I can't really articulate it because I don't really quite even know what it is about this song that just makes me feel sad. It makes me feel sad. Not only does it make me feel sad, but it makes me feel mad as well. It's something about like the lack of all, like, it's hard to articulate. I think it's just like, like even the background noise sounds like a Wii music. Like if you just listen to the background, it literally just sounds like default Wii music, like a Wii, you know, like the video game. The everyone's played on a Wii. Everyone you play bowling or tennis, it just sounds like boop 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 boop. Like seriously, like this sounds like almost AI. I think that's what I have. That's the problem I have with it. It sounds AI generated. They let an AI hear the music that's being produced right now, and they're like, hey AI, make a song that will 100% go viral, and it just exploits every sort of like weird collection of notes and collection of words to, like, these words really don't make sense together. That's my problem with it. It's too artificial. The song is too artificial. I think that's what it is. We just explored some emotions there, guys. We usually don't express those here. Here we go.
Seriously, like, have you seen my silhouette? Sheesh, it's giving main character energy. Like, grab the bags and start to
That's what it is. This was AI generated. This is an AI generation song. The song is just so bad. It's just it makes me mad. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't really even make me mad because I don't really care. It just kind of makes me like if I hear that song on the radio, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be a little concerned. I'm gonna be like, okay, well that's weird. That song's really not radio imagine it goes from Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody to that song, and they're like, up next on 99.1 The Hits, we have Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. You just listened to Queen. That was Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. Still top number 10 in the country. Next up, number 9, stealing its spot down 2 slots, is It's Giving Main Character Energy by whoever. I don't even know who wrote that song. I'm not even going to say their name. I don't want to give them publicity. You can just look up Silhouette Song or whatever. TikTok Silhouette Song. Let's see. Let's go on to TikToks. I need something to cheer me up here. Bring me out of this funk. I'm in a bit of a funk right now. Oh, I'm in the TikToks from... Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we got a good selection of TikToks today. This is good. Okay, so let's start with this one.
I know the climate crisis can feel overwhelming and that it's easy to feel powerless.
But as a theater artist, you have so much power to create change.
You can use your voice to get loud
about the climate crisis and demand action.
Join us.
And together,
we can change things for good.
Theater kids, saving the world one cringe at a time. I love these theater kids. Give me a second. The thing I hate about theater kids is almost everything.
The climate crisis can feel overwhelming and that it's easy to feel powerless.
But
this kid does a back handspring.
As a theater artist, you have so much power to create change.
You can use your voice to
get loud.
About the climate crisis and
Nope. Cat, get off the screen. Off the keyboard. Got a code brown here with the freaking cat. Okay. Let's play this next one. That's fun. I love theater kids making trying to do their part by getting loud. Let's play this one. This one's fun. So this is a girl at a Starbucks drive-thru.
I get a guava white tea lemonade with light ice and a tall iced coffee with just 1 pump of pumpkin spice. Can I also get an extra cup of nothing but ice? Hope you have an awesome day and thanks for being so nice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy.
I didn't expect that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god. Please. Can we stop? Dude. Man. Am I curmudgeonly? Am I too curmudgeon? Do I just hate on things to hate on things? Or is that actually cringe? I want to know, is that me? Is it me? Am I the problem? Am I negative? Or is that actually cringe? Because I think it's cringe. I think that's not only cringe, but I think it's very cringe. I think it's, dare I say, cringe. Like, this dude does not get paid enough to listen to you sing your order at him.
I get a guava white tea lemonade.
And this girl set up multiple shots. It's like she's doing car karaoke with that fucking fat ass gay guy. Gordon Ramsay, Tim Gordon, something, George, I don't know. But she has like multiple cameras camera angles at her. She's like, I think it says she's turning. She's too ego. It's the ego. It's an ego problem with me, and I know that this is coming from a guy whose show is called the Afromattt Show. But bear with me. Look, I really care less about myself than I do my cats. I mean, truthfully. I'm depressed. But like, I would never do this. My self-esteem is so low. I practice my order before I tell someone it in my head, and I still mess it up. Right? I mean, I would never do this. I feel like to be an egomaniac, you have to think that you can do no wrong. So, let's go.
Made with light ice and a tall iced coffee with just one pump of pumpkin spice. Can I also get an extra cup of nothing but ice? Hope you have an awesome day and thanks for being so nice.
Can I get a soda with an extra shot of with an extra can I get a caramel frappuccino with whip on top? Did you know that 9/11 was an inside job? Imagine you just start like that would actually be a good bit. Now that's a good bit I might want to try. Can I get a caramel frappuccino with whip on top? Did you know that 9/11 was an inside job? What was that guy's name? Something Weinstein? Something. Wait, was it? It wasn't Jeffrey Weinstein, was it? I feel like I'm combining Jeffrey Einstein or Jeffrey. Dude, my long COVID is bad. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, no, I think okay. Jeffrey Weinstein. That Jeff Weinstein was the guy in 9/11, right? Let's see. 9/11. Dude, I can't do this. I cannot type. I need a producer. Is anyone out there a producer? I will pay you to just 9/11 terrorist insurance. What was that guy's name, dude? Eric Weinstein? I feel like it was Eric Weinstein. Oh no, Larry Silverstein. That's his name. Can I get a caramel frappuccino with light ice? Did you know that? No, not okay. I'm gonna work on this. I'm workshopping this, and I'm gonna actually film a TikTok. No, I don't have the confidence to do that. You have to be chaotic. You have to be psychotic to do this to someone. Just roll up to their window and start singing. You have to be even more chaos, like freaking psychotic to do it about 9/11. The truth. Did you know that 9/11 was an inside job? 2 weeks before the attack, Larry Silverstein bought terrorist insurance, and can I get that milk steamed? There we go. We're workshopping it. Can I get a caramel frappuccino with whip on top? Did you know that 9/11 was an inside job? 2 weeks before the attack, terrorist insurance was bought by Larry Silverstein, and that milk, can I get it steamed? So, dude, look, it's a work in progress. We're ad-libbing it right now. This is improv.
One pump of pumpkin white tea lemonade with light ice and a tall iced coffee with just one pump of pumpkin spice. Can I also get an extra cup of nothing but ice? Hope you have an awesome day and thanks for being so nice.
Oh my god. I did not know 9/11 was an inside job. You just spread the facts. Did you know that they're putting stuff in the water that turns the frogs gay? My cat is at the window again. God, I hate you. My cat's gonna kill me in the middle of the night one of these days, and I will deserve it. All right, let's play this one. This is Ezra. If you know Ezra, he played The Flash, and apparently he got in trouble for like sex trafficking a minor or something like that, with guns, housing a minor with guns or something.
Hi, this is Ezra Miller, aka the Bengal Ghouls, the Mad Goose Wizard, and this is a message for the Beulahville chapter of the North Carolina Ku Klux Klan. Hello, first of all, how are y'all doing?
Dude, Ezra's weird.
It's me. Look, if y'all want to die, I suggest just killing yourselves with your own guns. Okay? Otherwise, keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, and you know what I'm talking about. And then, we'll do it for you if that's really what you want. Okay, talk to you soon, okay? Bye!
Dude, Ezra's like, man, dude, you cannot be telling people to kill themselves like on a public platform. Although my Twitter account was recently suspended for exactly that. I'll read you the tweet that got me suspended on Twitter. Here we go. I would trade at Subway for at Quiznos every single... My cat is now licking a Pringles can. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Come here. God damn, dude. Dude, Wells is my producer. Okay. I tweeted, I would trade at Subway sub for a Quiznos sub every single time. Subway has the audacity to charge $1 per inch, which is true, $11 footlong right now, per inch for Walmart lunch meat comma, jump off a bridge, Subway, the world is better without you. Which is true, which is quite true. Subway, if you're listening, stop. Transition to something else. If you're going to advertise yourself as a sub company, at least give more than like 4 slices of meat per 12-inch sub. It's so sad eating Subway sub. You bite into it and it's like 89% bread. If you guys have a Jersey Mike's around you, a Firehouse Subs, and literally those are god tier sub restaurants. I'd eat all of those before Subway. I'd eat literally everything's above Subway. I think the Walmart pre-wrapped, like market fresh market, whatever it's called, like pre-made sandwiches are better than Subway. Subway just sucks ass. Just so bad.
The state of streaming services is so bonkers right now. HBO somehow getting bested by Discovery. Big dick home box office energy HBO. The streaming service with The Godfather was bested by a streaming service that has been coasting on a week dedicated to sharks for like 3 decades. Meanwhile, Netflix is like, here's a new game show about like, what if you have to decide, is this art made out of chicken tenders? And we're like, I'm okay on that. Disney Plus is like, we're proud to announce the 19th Star Wars television spinoff. It's called Boonga Boonga, about an alien bounty hunter named Boonga Boonga from planet Wah. And the trailer will get like adults sincerely quote tweeting the trailer like, this could be a masterpiece. Meanwhile, Paramount Plus is like, we're just so happy you found yourself here. And then Amazon is all alone in the corner like, we've got Fleabag 3. And everyone's like, really? You're doing Fleabag 3? And they're like, no. But paper towels are on sale if you have a Prime membership. And we're like,
I like this guy. He says it. He's a straight shooter. He says it how it is. We don't need to know if something is cake. We don't need to know if something is chicken. Like he says, chicken nuggets. That's the next one. Is it chicken? Just like a show where things are either chicken or they're not. That's the show. So this is the pitch to Netflix for Is It Cake? Okay, so I have an idea for a cake show. But it's so here's the premise of the show. Things are either cake or they're not. All right. How we like this? How are we liking this, Netflix? The Netflix people are in tears. They just love the idea of a cake show. All right, let's watch this one. This one's absolutely abhorrent.
I'm going to do
So this is from a company called Highland Crew. And they're it's a white girl doing what's called a boyfriend haul, which is, I guess, making fun of how people do like a shopping haul or like a thrift haul where they just they show off all the stuff that they bought and they try it on. But that takes a dark turn pretty quickly, and I don't think they meant it to.
a boyfriend haul. So this is the one that I have. I met him in 2014, but he wasn't on the market yet. So in 2006,
It is a black man. Now, with that in mind, some of the phrasing that they chose is bad.
he was on the market, and I decided to see if it was a good investment for me. However, the timing wasn't really right, so it wasn't until the beginning of 2018 that I purchased this one.
No.
I don't know the exact month or day that I purchased this one, but it was in the beginning of 2018.
Dude, you cannot
one
say
thing that I
purchase
love
this
about
one.
this one
This is
he
not
can
even
literally
satire.
do anything, fix anything. If he doesn't know how to do something, he will learn that day. And I mean, look at him. But one bad
pretty
thing,
strong.
one con about this model is he's taking a little bit longer than usual to upgrade to fiance mode. So hopefully soon we'll upgrade to fiance mode, but until then, this is my boyfriend haul.
I cannot believe that guy was okay with that. I don't even think I would have been okay with that. I know for a fact I would not be okay with that. First off, you can't really say purchased when referring to I mean, really anyone, but I think it goes black people you definitely can't. Women probably definitely can't. Almost right up there because it sounds like you're trafficking. For black people, you sound like a slave owner. For like girls, it sounds like you're a sex trafficker. And then almost everyone else, I mean, I guess like white males, when you say you purchased it, it's a joke, right? And that's the reality we live in. I don't make the rules, but yeah, that video caught me off guard. So let's watch one more of these TikToks. This one's pretty fun.
He is part of the Japanese mafia. He's flown down to Hong Kong
So this is a guy who makes suits professionally on TikTok.
To make a suit for me. He saw all my videos and he wanted me to help him create his signature style. I'm going to go down on my knees because they make them very short in Japan. Come on in. Double button for him because he loves Harvey Specter, big import into Japan suits. Wide people.
I don't like this guy already.
Lapel a la Tom Ford, but my deep press stitch, Barchetta breast pocket, there's the peak of my pocket square, real horn buttons, undersized pocket flaps, fully lined pocket flaps, overlapping buttons on the cuff. You can see that I have the boy absolutely stacked in my signature details with a small roping of the shoulder, completely gift wrapped in my 4D fit. Look at the dip into the back. It gets better, and we will look at his ass in a second.
Well, excuse me?
Let me show you the waistcoat. You know how I like opening up boys. You are over 18.
Hold up.
You know how I like opening up boys. You are over 18, right?
Age check.
He's over 18. You heard that, right?
You heard that,
Japanese
right?
cranes.
You know how I like open up boys.
Yakuza right here. Double-breasted waistcoat. Head up. Shawl collar, wide shawl collar to go with the wide peak lapel. Absolutely locked in. Cranes on the back. There's the ass. Japanese gorgeous young boy ass. How do you feel, my brother?
Really good. The material is nice and light and the perfect color that I wanted. You know, dark green, blood green. It's the color.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice. You know how I like opening up boys. See that young boy ass. Is that what he said?
Just young boy ass.
Dude, I thought I hallucinated that. No, he said young boy ass. I mean,
absolutely locked in. Cranes on the back. There's the ass. Japanese gorgeous young boy ass.
I think that's it. I think that's the episode topper right there. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you want to catch me, you can find me at the Afromattt Show. Socials, Afromattt, pretty much everywhere. Twitter, it's on the website. Everything's on the website. If you're ever confused, go to the website, theafromattshow.com. Thanks for listening. Play me out, Jimbo. Jimbo on the bass. Dong, 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 dong. The Afromattt Show. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.